Hey, how's it going? It's Alright here, and congratulations for getting started at the titanium level. You have made a very smart investment in yourself by not only investing in an amazing savings program, but most importantly, you have invested into yourself, which is, of course, the best investment you could make is in your own skill sets. Now, that being said, if you happen to be on this video is assuming that you have gotten signed up under my team and you've gotten started at the titanium level, right? So, most likely, if you are on this video right now, you have watched the previous video in this playlist, which is where I talk about this bonus that I'm offering to people who come in at the titanium level, where I offered to promote your link for you. Now, if you happen to be watching this video and you have either gotten started as gold or platinum and you want to stay there for now, that's completely fine. In that case, you could actually skip this video and just dive right into the training by going to the next video here. So you could just skip this. Otherwise, if you are not signed up by chance and you just happen to be here, then what you want to first and foremost do is go to the previous video in this playlist, or I might actually include the link to this video down below. You could check that out there and then see exactly what this business and platform that we're using is all about, and then decide for yourself whether or not that it's a fit for you. So that being said, if you're on this video, you should be at the titanium level, and you should, of course, be positioned underneath either myself or one of my team members, right? So in this video, what I actually want to do is I want to talk about, I want to, kind of explain more in detail about how this traffic bonus is going to work, in terms of how I have this whole thing set up. And I'll kind of walk you through the process of how it works, of, what are the steps that, a viewer of mine will go through, before potentially hitting your link, right? And then, of course, getting signed up. So I'll show you exactly what that looks like. And then I will talk about how to get your link placed below my video so that, when someone watches this video and they decide that they want to get started at any levels, most likely titanium preferably, then, when they click the link down below, then you are the one that will potentially, of course, get the sale, depending on, where the rotator is at, which I'll, of course, explain, right? So first and foremost, I want to explain really how the whole step-by-step process works. So if you have been following me for any amount of time, whether it is on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, if you've seen any of my short form videos, and if you've, went to the domain link on the screen and then you've ended up on, one of my YouTube videos, then, you should be familiar with how most of this works. So, I have it set up, pretty much the same to start out with. So someone will watch my video, one of these videos, and then they will go and they'll type in the domain, which will then lead to this first video, right? And so I actually have this video uploaded to my channel twice. Both of them, it's pretty much the same video except with a different title, and the description is slightly altered. So one of the videos underneath the description has my own links underneath, right? So just like normal, I have my own sign up link here, and I have my own link to the funnel right here. And then someone can, of course, click here, and then, so of course I'm still promoting my own link as usual. However, half of the traffic that goes to thisfreesystem.com will go to this other version of the video, where it's the same exact video, same everything, except below here, the sign up page will be specifically for new team members of mine who come in at the titanium level, so that when they decide, okay, I want to get started at titanium, they go down below, they click the first link, and then when they get to the sign up page, instead of it saying my name right here, it will instead have the name of whichever team member it is of mine that has their link placed below here at the time of when they click that, right? So it'll have, for example, Brian or Bob or Mary, Jane. It'll have their name right here when they click, and then, I did all the explaining in this video. I did all the, the selling and telling for you. And then that viewer of mine went through, and then they got signed up potentially under your link, hopefully at the titanium level, right? And then that is where you, of course, get that commission. So that's pretty much how that all works right there. And then as far as what your team members will get in terms of the bonuses, everything from the team members training, the funnels, the training from me, all of that is the same. And of course, the traffic incentive is the same. The only difference is, you're going to get the credit for some of the traffic that I'm sending here, right? So this is set up in a way where, my intention with this is to help you get your first few sales up and running. And then once I know that you've hit your first few sales, or you've hit, 200 bucks in residuals, that's preferably what I'm, aiming for here, then I will take your link out and make more room for new Titanium members that have jumped on board, right? So that this way, it's not like where all the traffic is going to one person, but I could help everyone out equally and help as many people get their Titanium memberships qualified, and so that you don't have to either don't have to pay the membership, or it of course helps reduce it, at least to start with, right? So with all that being said, I want to talk about how to get your link placed below my video. And, I did kind of go a little bit into this in the previous video, but I want to go a little bit more in detail here in terms of what I'm specifically going to ask from you, right? So first and foremost, to be qualified, you will need to be on my team, whether that is directly through me or if you join through my one of my team members, and you must be positioned at the Titanium level. So only offering this to Titanium members, not Gold or Platinum, specifically Titanium, because it's a higher investment amount, and then it's a higher investment every single month, right? So since a lot of people, especially newbies, might not have 200 to invest, on a month-to-month basis, then this incentive is pretty much meant to help, new members, to help, kind of offset the cost, right? So you need to be positioned at Titanium. Next thing is I'm going to include a link down below to either my Messenger or my Google text number, and you could contact me on either one of those. Basically, what you'll want to do is you'll want to head over to my Facebook profile, send me a message, and simply just let me know that you've signed up under either myself or one of my team members. It actually helps better if you happen to know the exact sponsor under me that you joined under. So if you happen to click here and it was like a different name, if it wasn't my name, if you happen to know the exact name of the person that you signed up under that is on my team, then, of course it helps to let me know that. And then all I will need from you, just two things, is the email that you've signed up with, and then your SHG site name. So this is actually something that you've created when you've set up your membership and filled out this form. It actually asks for that right here. If you happen to not know your site name, all you'll have to do is just go into your SHG back office. You want to go to the top right where it says, it has your name right here. Click on profile, and then right here where it says site name, this is pretty much the site name that you'll want to give me. And then this is to ensure that I can set up your link properly and I know exactly what the full URL is. So pretty much your full URL is just going to be the exact same as what I have, except my site name replaced with your site name. So for example, another member that just recently joined me, this is like, I want to say like a few minutes prior to me filming this, one of my team members actually upgraded to Titanium, which is kind of interesting. So shout out to Brian for upgrading to Titanium and being the first person to upgrade their account since I've started offering this. And so this would be his sign up page. Like, if he wanted to have his link below my video, then that was, that's one example right there, right? So, that's pretty much how that works. So your email, your site name, so that I can find your sign up link. And then what I will also do, and if you want to, this is optional, if you have a specific funnel that you want to promote, a specific link, that is in preferably one of the links that's in the TFT back office. If you have like a specific preference in terms of like, if you prefer the TFT all-in-one funnel, or if you prefer the male-female funnel or the conversions funnel, just let me know and then send me your full URL for that specific funnel if you want, me to promote one in particular, so that this way how it'll work is underneath my video. The first link below is for people who want to just, if they're ready after watching this video, if they're ready to go directly in, and sign up right away, they could just click the first link down below. If they want to see the exact funnel that I mentioned in the video, they have the option to do that in there as well by clicking the second link, right? And so I will also not only have your link in rotation for the exact sign up page, but also for, the funnel as well. So your site name will go both here and here. And then if they happen to click here, for example, if they want to check out like the funnel, then they could do that. And then you could have your whichever funnel that you prefer. Otherwise, this you could just leave out, and then I'll just choose whichever one that I believe is going to convert the best. So it looks like as of right now, this one is probably your best optional. So thought I'd mention that right there. And then two other things that I will ask that you agree with is that first and foremost, anytime that you refer a new member, right? Anytime that you get a new commission notification, and the way that you will know about this is inside of your email, whatever email that you signed up with, you will get an email with this type of headline that'll say new user account notification, and it'll be from SHG, the official email. So anytime that you see this headline in your inbox with the email that you've signed up with, this means that someone signed up directly through your link and you made a commission, right? So depending on if they came in at gold, platinum, or titanium, you've made either $10, $50, or $100 commission, up front. And then after that, for each person that keeps their account active, it's 25% recurring commission that you get for every single month that member keeps that account active, right? So as soon as you see one of these emails in your inbox, the very first thing that you want to do, preferably within the next 24 hours, is you want to log into your SHG back office. You want to go to your dashboard, and then you want to simply scroll down and simply take a screenshot of the commission amount. So it should show up here if it's within that same day. If you happen to be a bit late, then you could just scroll down a bit and then just take a screenshot of this part, and it'll show like the commissions that you've earned that week in total. So just take a little quick screenshot, either figure out the screenshot thing on your device, or if you're on Windows like me, you just type in, you just look for the snipping tool device, and then you just do this, right? You just click on new, and then you just basically, I don't think I could do it while I'm filming like this. So yeah, I'll have to, but you basically just drag and drop and you just take a screenshot, right? And then if you want, you could even have like your name like displayed in the picture as well, so that others can see it. So you just want to take a screenshot of it, and then once you have that, you'll just want to create a post in the income proof results social proof group showing that you've made a commission. So just, create a quick post with screenshot and say like, hey, I'm super excited. I made my first commission online, my first commission. I'm super excited. And then what this will do, this will actually give you, confidence, and you'll see that, others will see that, hey, you've gotten a result, so that people will be more likely to, trust you if you're like marketing it, right? You could use it in like videos. You could do like a video where you do like, I made my first commission online, and then you show the post that you made, and then it'll not only help yourself, but it'll help other people in the group as well to see that, hey, this is working for other people. And so the more results that I can get in here from you and other members who watch this video, then the better it is for everyone. Is it, the more income proof, then it shows that, for people who are just starting, if they see this, then they know that, okay, it's working for all these new members, so of course it's going to work for me, right? The only thing that I will ask for this is don't mention that I, gave you free traffic, I gotta plug this thing in real quick. That's much better. Okay, yeah, so yeah, the only thing I will ask is, don't mention that like, oh yeah, thanks Ari for sending me a bunch of free traffic, right? Because then, I might have like a bunch of other members that are not on my team, like requesting this, right? And I don't want to be like, it would just put like more unnecessary work on my shoulders. So I just thought I'd, kind of put that out there, right? So that's the first thing, is share your result in the Facebook group, so that this way I know like where you're at in terms of how many, sales you got. And this is specifically for like until you have enough recurring income coming in that'll pay for your membership, right? And that way I know like, okay, it'll help me track better as well. And then the next thing is you'll want to place your new member in your matrix, right? Now, if this, sounds complicated to you, what I actually recommend doing is in your TFT membership portal. So you should have access to this if you are under me. I usually send like an email to each new member that signs up. In fact, I could even pull that up real quick. I actually send a message, or I send a personal email to each new person that signs up with the link to this, right? So just look for that email in your inbox, and then once you get here, you'll want to go to the section that says after you sponsor someone. Then you'll want to watch these videos to understand how to place people. And then this way, when you place someone, whenever you place someone in your matrix, it'll notify me right away that you have that you've referred a new member, and then, you know, of course, you've ranked up, right? So it kind of helps me track better as well when I see both of this, right? So that being said, there's two things that I will ask that you don't do. So if I'm going to offer this to you, if you're going to leverage my traffic, leverage my YouTube channel, there's two things that I will ask of you, right? And this will be crucially important if you want to really maximize your results with this program. Number one, if you're going to leverage my traffic, do not just sit and wait for me to make you sales, because the thing that I really want to put out there is this is meant to give you a boost. It's not meant to like make you rich or, you know, make you like a top earner just because you have your link underneath my video. It's meant to be there until you get your first, you know, few commissions coming in, so that you have some credibility on to your name that you could leverage, you know, after you leverage like my credibility a bit. And then once it helps you kind of break even on your investment, then you know, then you're pretty much, you just continue doing what this training goes over right here, right? So even if you have your link underneath my video, still go through the training right here, still go through the training that I've put together, follow everything in order, take action on what you know, on the information that you have, and still get in the habit of taking action daily, right? So still learn how to do short form videos, still learn, you know, the ways on how to promote your links, right? Do that normally as if you signed up, you know, without this bonus, right? And then the next thing that I will ask is, don't expect to make X amount by X time, right? Now, ideally, what I'm aiming for is I'm aiming, you know, my number one goal, hopefully, is to get every new person that signs up at Titanium, preferably if I could help you get your investment back within that first month so that you don't have to pay the next month, that would be absolutely amazing, and that's going to be my main intention. However, do not fully count on me, you know, like I mentioned here, do not fully count on me to do that within the first month, because although I do believe that this video is going to convert very well, you know, when someone goes to your link, it's ultimately up to them if they want to sign up, you know, right then and there, right? So that's the thing that I really want to put out there. And you know, either way, regardless of if you make your investment back the same month or you know, like the month after, your link is still going to be underneath my video until you have you know, your first, until you, of course, you know, until I know that you're ready to you know, go off on your own with that, right? So that's the thing that I want to mention. You know, of course, I'm not allowed to make any sort of like guarantees saying like, oh, you'll make it back within a week or within your first 2 days, right? I can't, you know, say anything like that. So yeah, please do not like message me saying like, oh, you know, you said like that I'd make this back, and how come I was billed for this, right? You know, my intention is to help you get your first few referrals in the door. And the thing that I also want to put out there is I'm investing my own money into this rotator so that you know, so that I could offer this to my team members, right? So understand, I'm gonna, you know, this is something that I've just recently started doing. I'm gonna try to do the best that I can, but you know, like I mentioned, you know, I still want you to dive through the training, go through and take the daily action steps as if, you know, you would normally, right? So that way you're not 100% dependent on me, right? So yeah, that's the last thing that I want to deal with, is like people who are just 100% dependent on me to, like, you know, take care of them. You know, it's still your business. You still have to, you know, put in the work, and that's really is going to be the thing that will lead to you, you know, earning a full-time income and beyond with this, right? So if you want to, you know, for example, quit your 9-to-5, if you want more freedom to spend, or more free time to spend with like family and all that, then it's ultimately up to you to get the most out of this program by really diving into the training, right? So again, I mentioned it a bunch of times in this video. This is meant to give you, you know, a boost. It's kind of, think of it like this, right? When you're like, you know, 5 or 6 years old, right? And you're like learning how to ride a bike. If you've ever owned a bike when you're younger, you might be able to relate to this, right? You start off with training wheels, right? And then once you get the hang of it, you get the feel for it, then you try riding the bike without training wheels on. So picture this, right? You know, I'm putting you on a tricycle with training wheels, and then as you start pedaling, I'm going to run up from behind, I'm going to yank those training wheels off, and for you to keep going, you're going to need to keep pedaling, right? So very much like this, you're going to want to keep, you know, taking action. And of course, the one more thing that I will mention is, although I am here to help you make your first few referrals online, if let's say that someone underneath you that I refer happens to cancel their membership, and let's say that you don't continue to take action to keep, you know, the threshold above 4 members each month, then in that case you'd be charged the difference between the membership cost and like the commissions you've earned. So let's say that one of your members that's in at like Titanium, you know, cancels their membership, then your earnings is now 150 instead of 200. You would then pay the 150 difference, and then the 150 in commissions that you already have will then go to your membership, right? And it'll be like that until, you know, all the members cancel, right? So as long as you're taking action like how you would normally, then you shouldn't have to worry about, like, you know, paying month to month, you know, like in the long run, right? So that's really the thing that I really want to put out there. So I think I've gone over everything in this video. I know this video got a lot longer than I anticipated, so if there's anything in particular that you have a question on or something that you want me to answer, you know, either drop a comment down below, or if you want, you could even send me a personal message on Facebook Messenger. So I have the link right here where you could message me there, or I might even include the Google text number, and then you could just message me there as well. So yeah, let me know down below what you think of this, and let me know if you're fired up about this. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And otherwise, take care, and I will see you in day number 1 of the training series. Take care and all the best.